Howdy ho, dickheads, it's me, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're gonna do another Pick 2 draft on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set. It is day 3 of the format. The format came out, what, Tuesday? It's Thursday. It's Thursday, March 5th. Before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button. Share it with your friends. Come on over to twitch.tv/dickrecord and watch me do other stupid things live on stream. But with that out of the way, looks like we're ready already for pack 1. Pick 1. What are we getting? I'm getting yelled at. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target artifact and 1 target creature you control, then return them to the battlefield under their owner's control. Okay, that seems like a pretty good rare. It's also a dimensional exile. So if you exile an artifact and a creature, this can get like pretty nutty, right? If you're bouncing like the mechanized ninja cavalry, let's say, it makes another 1/1. If you bounce the anchovy and pineapple pizza or whatever it is, you kill another creature. If you bounce my cat, she yells at me. I'm going to take the Don and Leo, and I'm going to take the Dimensional Exile, because the Dimensional Exile is also pretty much just get rid of that creature for 2 mana. It's gone. There's very few ways to deal with this. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry is pretty good. Shredder's Technique's not bad, actually. It actually deals with Dimensional Exile. This is a nice 2. Ooh, Guac and Marshmallow Pizza exists. Mouser Foundry is a nice card to bounce with this, actually. You just repeatedly bounce it, keep getting extra value. I like that. I'm going to take the Don and Leo and the Dimensional Exile. We'll see where we go from here. Alright, so Turtles Forever is a trap. I'm going to take the Last Ronin's Technique. Let's see. I like Novel Nunchaku. Punk Frogs exists. Frog Mutant Rebel. This looks like a bootleg Ninja Turtles. I don't know much about this whatever we're looking at. I'm going to take the Last Ronin's Technique. Part of me wants to take either Leonardo or Stomped, but I know in my heart of hearts that Novel Nunchaku is like the best card here. We could find ourselves in like a black-white or a red-white deck, right? Last Ronin Technique is very good, though. We could find ourselves in blue-green, right? If we want to keep the Don and Leo. We got to stay open, though. It's the very beginning of the draft, right? All right, so see, here's a Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. What's Grateful Eight do? Create a mutagen token. Remove a 1/1 counter from a creature you control. Draw a card. That seems very good, actually. That's very good in the blue-green deck, actually. Because that's the blue-green is the mutagen deck. Utrom Scientist, Return to the Sewers. Actually, if we're gonna take Don and Leo, I should take the Scientists, because bouncing this is very good with the Don and Leo. There's a retro mutation, flash enchant creature, turns something into a 0/1, loses all abilities. There's also an Oroku Saki, Raphael, Most Attitude. Exile the top card of your library. When he attacks, you may play a card exiled by him. It's also a Crustacean Commando. It's funny that this exists when, like, at 3 mana, there's a 2/3 that creates a mutagen token on ETB. Oh, I hope it took the right thing. Alright, so hold on. Yeah, Slithering Cryptid. It did not. It did not. It took something else. It took Foot Headquarters. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna take the, not the Action News Crew, the Mutant Town and the Cryptid. I like these two. Punk Frogs is not it. I'm gonna take the Turtles Forever and the Stomped. Turtles Forever can get sided out. Last Ronin's Technique is the maybe pile. The lands can go away. We're putting all the white and black cards in the maybe pile. These two, I think, are fine. Return to the Sewers is a fine card like that. Oh, wow. Okay, so Michelangelo's Technique. 2 creature cards, mana value 6 or less. Onto the battlefield. Oh, but like if you activated this with Sneak, it's not like they're tapped and attacking. When it enters, create a mutagen token. If one or more one-on-one counters will be put on a creature with that many. Okay, so that's hardened skills. There's a zoo escapees. When this creature leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token. I don't like Michelangelo's technique particularly. I think I'm willing to lock it into blue-green here. Novel Nunchaku's fine. Slither Encrypted's fine. Yeah, let's take the weirdness to 11. I'll take the zoo escapees as a nice 2. Negate, not a good card. Punk Frogs could do better for a 5-drop. I'd rather have the land cycling Baxter Stockman that flies, and when it enters you loot. There's a nobody. I think these are the 2 better cards for us. Let's see. Now we got nothing. All right, so wait, here. Michelangelo, Game Master, disappear at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent left the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Michelangelo. So we're looking for 1/1 counter synergies. There's also an escape tunnel, which I think I would take over Putrid Pals. That said, if a creature enters... No, if this enters... This enters with 2 +1/+1 counters if a permanent left the battlefield under your control. So... The Michelangelo actually triggers off the Don and Leo, which is kind of nice. I don't think I would take the Putrid Pals quite yet. I think I'm better off with the Escape Tunnel. There's also a Turtle Blimp, which kind of works well with Don and Leo, actually, if we're like repeatedly bouncing it. But I'm going to take the Escape Tunnel here for now, because I think it's just a better card. There's that. Let's see. Stomp by the Foot. Primordial Pachyderm. I like that. If you bounce this, it gains you 2 life. And there's an illegitimate business, which we can use to splash something possibly. Otherwise, there's nothing else for us in this pack. We might be in the wrong... Well, pack 2 is kind of weird. It's been weird for a few sets, right? Where people like kind of lock in, especially in pick 2. So on one direction, you're getting everything, and then the other direction, you're getting nothing. Tainted Treats is fantastic. I'm going to take that, and we're going to take... Let's see... I feel like I should take an Ice Cream Kitty instead of a Crustacean Commando. But I'm going to take the Crustacean Commando for now. See, Ice Cream Kitty is a really good way to like sacrifice tokens for value. There's also another Zoo Escapees. Actually, I'm going to take the... Did I take the Escapees? What did I take? Oh my god. That's what I get for talking too much. I'll take the Negate and the Punk Frogs. We're not playing either of them, but they're in our colors. Summer, don't do it. I'll take the Nobody and the Negate. We're not playing them, but they are in our colors. Make your move and null group biological assets. Take the null group, and the make your move is interesting. Okay, so... Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add green. And it's just an 8/8 trampler for 6, which is nice. Very nice. There's a Rocksteady Crash Courser. I'm going to take the Rocksteady, actually. Summer? What is it? I'm going to take the Rocksteady because we can splash for a Bebop, and that's like just a game-winning combo. If we were in red-blue... What's the matter, Summer? My cat's yelling at me. If we were in red-blue... the Ravenous Robots is actually really good. And I do like Saved by the Shell. We do need to find more removal spells, though. We have a Tainted Treats, which is on the splash. And we have a Novel Nunchaku. I'm going to take these 2, though. I would like the Zoo Escapees and the Saved by the Shell. Maybe the Retro Mutation, but yeah, I think that these 2 are just the best in terms of, like, adding beef to the board. And what the heck? All right. So, Don and Leo... No, sorry, Mikey and Don Party Planners. Look at the top card of your library. You may play lands and cast Mutant, Ninja, or Turtle spells from the top. If you cast a creature this way, that creature enters with an additional plus. That's so stupid. And it's got Ward, too. I'm also going to take the Michelangelo Mutant BFF. He enters with the... You put a token in, and then each creature you control... mutagen token, sorry. And each creature you control can't be blocked by more than one creature if it has a counter on it. So that seems really good. Mona Lisa Science Geek would be like the next pick, and I think even Buzzbots could make the deck. This is a really good pack for us. The Zoo Escapees, I think, would also be very good. We're taking 2 4s here. Which is like, oh, that's unfortunate. We're gonna take the Ice Cream Kitty just for curve purposes, and I think maybe not the Henchbot, maybe the Omni Cheese Pizza, because we're splashing for black for the what's it called? We might be splashing for black for the Tainted Treats because it's such a good card, right? Guac and Marshmallow Pizza is just another trick. We already have one anyway, and I think that card's pretty okay with Ice Cream Kitty. Let's see. Cowabunga. Nope. New generation. 2 basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. And Cowabunga. I'm not thrilled about either of those. There's a spicy oatmeal pizza. New generation's technique. This is a ramp spell. Strange. All right, confirm. I'll take this, and the negate's in our colors, but we're not happy about it. It's also a Shredder's Revenge, which is the draw 2, or the discard 2. Which is the most flexible version of this, combining Mind Rot with, like, I don't know, Read the Bones. I'm surprised that like, is a thing. Let's see. Zoo Escapees. And I guess we take the Punk Frogs, but I'm not thrilled. I'm not... Oh, wait, there's the Bebop. There's the Bebop. Okay. We got the combo. I'm sorry. I almost screwed that up. So, yeah. Oh, my God. There's another Guac and Marshmallow Pizza, which we're not playing a second one, but we do have the Bebop Rocksteady combo. We're going to be playing 3 black sources. Let's see. All right, so no red, no white cards. Get out of here. No black cards, except for Bebop and Rocksteady. All right, we got 42 cards here. We're going to cut a Guac and Marshmallow Pizza, and we're probably going to cut the Cowabunga. Cowabunga! Let's see. So, Cree. I'm not thrilled with where we are in terms of removal. Oh, we're probably going to cut New Generation Technique. We have Tainted Treats, Return to the Sewers, and Novel Nunchaku. Oh, we have Stomp by the Foot, too. Okay. Alright. That's not bad, actually. There's a Bebop, an Omni Cheese. We only need, like, 3 total black sources, I feel. Because the Ice Cream Kitty is a green card. Yeah, so we only need 3 because we have a legitimate business and 2 swamps, so that's fine. Let's see, 7 plus 8 is 17, right? Wait, right? Sorry, 7 and 8 is 15. So we got to go up 1 and up 1. So that's 8 and 9 is 17. Perfect. Okay. Curve looks okay. This is our removal suite. It's not the greatest, but it is okay. It's okay. Cowabunga. I guess we're keeping Cowabunga, right? Mutant Ninja Turtle or Land. Which I guess is fine. Mutant Ninja and Turtles is what we can get with Mikey and Don. Alright, this seems fine. This seems better than fine. This seems like the best deck in the world, actually. Let's hit Dunzo on that. Exactly 40 cards. We're gonna go Sultai because our removal just wasn't great. We're already headed into round 1. This is usually where I say if you have enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe, even though I know this is the very beginning, but you know what? Hit that thumbs up button anyway, please, thank you. This looks fine, actually. I'm gonna keep this. We have the Cowabunga, but I'm gonna start off with the Mutant Town. Turn 2, we can play the Omni Cheese Pizza because it cycles, essentially. Bump. Okay, so that's another blue source. No play from the opponent. This gains 3 life. No reason to run out anything. And we get to keep our... I'm gonna play the Cowabunga here. Ooh, there's the Rocksteady. I don't want 3 lands either. Take the Rocksteady. And we'll play the Forest. And we'll pass it over to our opponent. Our hand is like mostly large cards, but like when you got Bebop and Rocksteady, you basically have to dare your opponent to do something. Next turn, we're going to play the Primordial Pachyderm, because it's just a big boy. Yep. Swamp Forest. Okay. PF, my turn. Okay. Primordial Pachyderm. Get a 4/4. Next turn we can play Ray Fillet Man Ray. Or if we hit another land, we can play Don and Leo. I'd rather play the Don and Leo. Beginning of your end step, exile 1 artifact and 1 creature. So if we exile this and this, we get a card. Wow, and 2 life. Okay. Sure. Very aggressive there. Alright, so a land like that was not exactly what I was looking for. Okay, play that. I believe that the Bebop Rocksteady combo is actually our real win condition. And the Don and Leo is just kind of like, cool, that exists. Sure, another Slither Encrypted. Yep, makes another token. I think you should... Oh, we're not blocking that. Okay, so there's the Don and Mikey and Don party planners. Lands, Mutant, Ninja, or Turtles. Okay, so we're actually just going to attack here and then play the Don and Leo. And we're going to bounce the Ray Fillet and the Omni Cheese Pizza to draw another card, get another mutagen token, which is, like, amazing. Everything that I've just done there is fantastic. Rocksteady. Alright. Can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. They're playing green-black. I think we do need to bounce that with Return to the Sewers. So I'm just gonna hit them with the Ray Fillet. Man Ray. We're gonna end our turn here. We're gonna bounce the Ray and the artifact. Okay. Draw another card. And end my turn here. Because we're going to return to the sewers there, Bebop. Or sorry, they're Rocksteady. Sure. Squirrelinoids. Okay, so land. We have a Rocksteady, which we're going to play here. And then next turn, we're going to play the Bebop. Game 3, sure. Bounce this and bounce Ray Fillet. Draw a card, get a mutagen. Oh, perfect timing on that Tainted Treats. Yup, they play it again. Totally fine with that. Play this. We have 4 after this. I think I'm going to play the... Well, we're gonna just kill that. I probably should have played the Bebop. Anyway. And we'll play the, Well, this can't be blocked by... Never mind. Never mind. I guess opponent was just like, they've drawn, what, 17 cards so far? How many cards did we draw? How many cards did we draw? Like 4? I think we got 4 cards off of this Don and Leo Omni Cheese Pizza combo. And, like, opponents got 2 cards in hand. We have, like, too many things to think about, actually. Leave match. That was something. Ah, here's our next opponent. We're 1-0 going into round 2 with Sultai Mutagen. Yeah, call it Sultai Mutagen. I sound smart when I say it like that. This is perfect. I say perfect, it's not great. We have Bebop and Oxmole Mutant. I almost read that as Moxmole Mutant. Okay. Utrom Scientist is fine. It's one of those cards that we want to, like, bounce a lot. Alright, so... Counter target spell that targets an artifact or creature you control. Fugitive Droid. Okay. Interesting. This is just a big 6 mana 8/8. Yep, they hit us for 1. It's fine. Okay. My turn. I'm not gonna land cycle this. Let's play this and then play the Utrom Scientist because it's just a better use of our mana. Tap this down. They're also in blue-green. Can't be blocked if an artifact entered the battlefield under your control this turn. That could be interesting if you get it really big with mutagen tokens, right? Purple Dragon Punks, sure. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play the Nunchaku. We're gonna kill the punks. And then we're gonna swing in for 3. I did it that way because I don't want them to ramp, and also because, like, even though the fugitive droid can, like, turn off one of our removal spells, it likely won't survive that long, right? I feel. It does blank a removal spell, but, like, now that that other thing's gone, like, if they're hurting for mana, they're probably gonna use this Cowabunga to get a land, right? This music is so ass. Okay. Not playing that land was weird. That tells me that they have a counter spell in their hand. I think, right? I'm gonna attack. Because we don't particularly care about the Utrom Scientist. Okay. I'm gonna play the Zoo Escapees. If they want to counter this, that's fine. Oh, they're thinking about it too. I think they have the counter spell, and they're really thinking about countering my 2/2. Which is, like, fantastic, but that's the wrong thing to do here, sir. Or madam. Friendo. They really thought about it. Alright, enter. Also, if you are watching this, don't forget to click on this thing a lot. This skateboard up here in the upper right, you will get an emote. Ooh, a turtle blimp. Alright, so that can be crude because it makes it 2/2. Which means we're not attacking. Definitely not attacking anymore. Pass. My turn. Alright, so that's the mutant biff. Mutant biff. Create a token. You know what? I probably should have just played Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. Whatever. We'll run in with the Utrom Scientist. I can't imagine them blocking. Then again, yes I can, right? I don't think they want to trade their 2/2, which can crew the thing. It's great, we have them at 10. And the Fugitive Droid. These used to be called Fugitoids. I don't know why it's called a Fugitive Droid here. Fugitoid. Fugitive Droid. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add green. Like, this seems like it'll be fun, but, like, when you play this, what are you going to do with all that extra mana? You know what I mean? Like, this is just an 8/8 trample. That's it. That's all it says. It's kind of funny, right? I think next turn... What are they playing? Ah, okay. Venus. 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 Torn between the worlds. Alright, so we're going to gain a life. I'm going to play the 8/8. They don't have counter magic mana up. So we're going to have an 8/8. When this leaves the battlefield, right? So if I blink this with Donnie and Leo, it leaves the battlefield, makes a mutagen token. Okay. Now we've played, what's it called? A win condition. So opponent's like, we have to deal with this. This is not a good attack for us currently. Baxter Stockman, Mad Flyentist. Actually, we could have a good attack if I put this equipment on Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. Right, because then it would trade with... Well, not even trade. It would just block these two. Or sorry, attack through these two. Fugitive Droid. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. They need something here. Ground Chuck and Deutbag. So next turn we do get to attack with the novel Nunchaku on the Ground Chuck. And I can't imagine... Well, it's not going to be a good block for them. And I am going to play the Rocksteady. Just to have a big creature out. And when we get the Bebop going... Also because if this thing dies, like, I'd like to have... I was talking shit about the double mana thing, like, a minute ago. Or the doubling up of our mana, and then we just, like, we're like, yeah, let's move this over and play a 6-drop. For, what, 5 total mana? I'm an idiot. You should ignore me. Alright, so 9 trample damage coming in, folks. This one can't be blocked by more than one creature. That's gonna look real good with trample next turn. Okay. If I can draw a swamp, that'll feel so good with this Bebop here, right? I think opponent's going for the double with Venus and Turtle Blimp. Like, that's what I feel. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Single? It's a 9/9. It's got trample. Alright. Taking 6. Or 5, whatever. I don't know anymore. End turn. I don't know what's going on, folks. This can only be single blocked, so if I put this on Rocksteady, because Ground Chuck and Dirtbag already have... I don't even know who these characters are. They must be from the comics or something. Whenever you attack, discard if you do draw a card. What is this? Oh my god, boars you control can't be blocked. Boar Rhino. By more than one creature. Sure. So this allows them to loot. Discard a card if you do draw a card. So they're digging. They are digging right now. Yup. This can't be blocked by more than one creature. This can't be blocked by more than one creature. Because of Michelangelo. Buzzbots. Okay. My turn. That's it. Draw a card. Hit a land. Sacrifice this thing to get the black mana to play the Bebop. Oh, don't have it. No! So this tramples. I attack with the both of these. We're sending them all in. Create a mutagen token. There's no good blocks here. They did have it. They did have that counter spell just waiting in the wings. Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure they're still just dead. Oh, don't block like that. Don't do that. What are you doing? You're dead. Uh-huh. You can kill that and still take 8, 12. Yeah, alright. So I'm not going to kill the Buzzbots. Good game. Sometimes big creatures do it, folks. That's all she wrote. Oh my god, that was silly. Had fun there though. View battlefield. Cool but rude. Interesting card. They're straight up teamer though. I think that they didn't pick a lane. They went straight up teamer. I don't know. Leave match. Ah, here's our next opponent. We're 2-0 going into round 3 with Sultai, Bebop, and Rocksteady. That's it. That's the deck. We have a 2, we have a 4. Could use a blue source. This is a keep, but it's a very suspect keep. Quintessential Katana. Why? Why a forest? Oh my god. Raphael. Oh, he's a ninja too. That's unfortunate. Alright. Thank you for the island. I can't say I'm thrilled. I can't say I'm thrilled to have an island. Opponent's the red-white deck, it looks like. This quintessential katana is going to be very bad for us, actually, because it's going to gain them so much life, right? That also gains them life, so they attack, I don't block. They deal 2 to us, they untap it, so they have a good block now. Yep. And we drew Stomp by the Foot. Okay. Not great. We have 3... No attacks. We have 3 black sources in the deck. Yeah, there's no attack. No blocks here, rather. Mm-hmm. Opponents just... God, can I stop drawing? We'll play Michelangelo. He's the friend of mutants everywhere. Opponent has 5 mana up, so they might have, like, I don't know, some 4 damage spell. Which is not great for me. Like, it'd be very suboptimal if they just killed my Michelangelo here, you know? There's also, what was it? There's a combat trick that gives first strike, I believe? Or makes a 1/1. In red, I'm not attacking. Yep, here comes the removal spell. No? Oh wow, okay. General Zog. Oh no, just Zog. Okay. Wait, what? Target creature can't block this turn. Oh, okay. No blocks. I'm gonna attack with Michelangelo. And if they want to trade, that's fine. If they don't, that's also fine. Then I think I'm going to play Ray Fillet and put a token on him. I feel like you trade here, but I don't know. Opponent's very ahead of us. I think next turn we're going to Cowabunga. This Zog could be a problem. I think we're going to Cowabunga first. If we hit a land, we can Stomp by the Foot, destroy the Zog is a general. His name is General Zog, as far as I can tell, actually. Let's see. There is Go Ninja Go, which is flicker a creature and for 1 and a red, and or it deals damage equal to your biggest creature to target whatever. We're not blocking that. It's a 6/5. Okay. Pretty large. Okay. Return to the sewers. Again, Cowabunga. Mike and Don Party Planner seems like the best pull here. There's our ground chuck and dirtbag. Wow. I think we need the beef. Let's take the Mike and Don because we have the other card, right? And then I'm going to put a token on the zoo escapees. They're trying to figure out as to whether or not they want to put this on top or bottom. We're getting a lot of mutagen tokens. Okay, so they are putting it on top. I put this on the escapees. I am going to leave back a blocker, though, which is likely going to be Michelangelo. So, because I can't have them attacking into this. Wow, rude. Okay, so that makes a mutagen token. Okay. Ooh, actually... No, we can't be aggressive here. Because if they play the General Trag... If they play the General Trag... This can get in, I think, right? Oh no, they can't. They can't do both. Null group assets. Okay. Sure. It's a 4-2. Oh boy. Okay, so we play this first. That's the Omni Cheese. Okay. Put a token on this one. Attack with that one. Might have been a mistake to do that. Oh, I should have put another token someplace else. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that was a punt. That was a big punt. I should have put a token on, like, Mikey and Don. Yep. They're attacking with that. That makes sense. This helps them loot. We might actually have to stomp this thing by the foot. And we can do that too. No blocks. We might have to stomp Raphael by the foot. Okay. Hold on. Land? This? Wow. This? Because that draws us a bunch of cards. One token there. One token here. One attack here. I hope they don't have two creatures. Bounce this. Bounce Mikey. Draw another card. And get another mutagen token. Alright, so Tainted Treats. If they play two creatures, we're just dead. Yeah, we're dead. They keep one of them. I don't think they both trigger off each other. Yep. Yep, that's a GG. Good game. The stupid Raphael. There were two punts that I made. One was I didn't grow one of my creatures to block the null group biological assets like I should have. That was dumb. It was a huge oversight of mine. The other was not just outright killing Raphael. Clearly they had a second one, though, so... Oh well. Leave match. Here's our next opponent. 2-1. This could be our final match. I really like this deck, too, so I hope it's not. We have a 3, we have a 4. We have a 1 that we're not playing as a 1. Okay, keep this. Alright. Omni Cheese Pizza, pretty cool. They're also splashing for something, it seems. End turn. The Rocksteady, we basically have the lands for that, so there's no reason for me to... Okay, that's perfect. I could tap that down. My turn. Oops, almost didn't tap it down. High flying ace, okay. Let's see. Another one of these. We'll play the Mikey. No attacks here. We have the Return to the Sewers, which is great. We have a Guac and Marshmallow Pizza, and we have the top of our curve here. So... I think next turn. Yeah, sure. That tramples, doesn't it? No blocks. I think we just take this. Okay, so... Play this. I can play this to block the flyer. And leave up the Guac and Marshmallow Pizza, and I think we do that. Token there. Create another mutagen token. Wow, they're that afraid of that card. Aw, no secret reach? Okay. Dang. Alright, let's see. We'll play the Zoo Escapees. And I believe we send in the Pachyderm? They could do 6 to it, right? So let's make it a 5/5. Opponent's also stuck on lands, so... And if they, like, quad block it or something? Okay. Great. End turn. I'm gonna leave up the Guac and Marshmallow Pizza. This 5/5 trampler is just doing a lot of work here. Okay. Is this? That's an elephant avatar. Okay. I'm gonna leave up everything. We're gonna attack with the primordial pachyderm. If they get really tricky with it, we have the return to the sewers. Okay, it's got trample. It's got the tramples. 2 dead creatures. If they have a combat trick, I could bounce one of their things. Just play the big boy. Sure. They're still stuck on 3 lands, so, like, I think they had to dig there. I think next turn we can, unless they can kill our Rocksteady, we can attack with everything. We return to the sewers, I don't know. One of these, probably the Mutant. Okay, never mind. I think they realize, like, they can't beat a 7/7. That worked out pretty well, right? Yeah, opponent was just stuck on 3 lands for like way too long, and it didn't allow them to really play the game. Leave match. Here's our next opponent. We're 3-1 going into our final round with Sultai, Bebop, and Rocksteady. That's what I'm calling it. I don't care. Alright, so we have a pretty good curve going on here. Play that, gain a life. Next turn we're going to play the zoo escapees, because they're going to escape the zoo. Courier of comestibles, sure. Looks like they're in the food deck, so this could be pizza face, this could be a combat trick or removal spell. Could be food kitty? Could be food kitty. I do like this opener though. We have 2 2s, a 3, a 4. Yep, it was the removal spell. Okay. If we could draw a black source, that'd be great, but I'm fine with not. Artifact or creature. I like that this is artifact or creature. It gets extra value if you yeah, okay, so let's see. Play this. I think we can play this. Draw a card. I'm gonna attack here. Sure. I did want that ice cream kitty gone, so. And the reason why I wanted the ice cream kitty gone is because this allows them to draw a card after sacrificing the anchovy and banana pizza, which could be a problem for me in the future. I'm going to play the primordial pachyderm next turn, which likely eats the food, or gets eaten by the pizza. Yep. Okay. I'm going to attack first. If they have a trick, we can Tainted Treats it. Okay. Here's the pachyderm. Perfect target for your pizza at sorcery speed. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yup. I had a feeling. They attack for 1, that's fine. Business, gain a life, end turn. We've drawn a little bit too many lands, but we're okay, because next turn it's ground, chuck, and dirtbag, which likely means we Tainted Treats something. Well, it depends. If they play a 6-drop, we Tainted Treats that, right? And then we play our own 6-drop and dare them to have their own. Orokusaki. Alright. Kill that. Oh, yeah. Okay, autopay. Shame. I don't want them to draw. I'm hoping they don't have another one of those pizzas. Otherwise, ground chuck and dirtbag is pretty bad here. Strange. That's a food, that's a mutagen, that's a guac. Okay. That was a strange play there, I want to say. And I only say that because, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. I have a 5/5 and 1 card in hand. Okay. I don't... if they get another one of these pizzas, I don't think I play out the ground chuck just yet. Okay, so there's Pizza Face Gastromancer. Turtle Vanit. Okay. This is interesting. I do believe I just go tall with Mikey here. And I think the correct thing to do is to wait. Oh, I should have cracked a mutagen to make him a 7/7. I think the correct thing to do is to wait until I can just cast these. Yep. This puts a token on it, right? Ninja or turtle. Oh, it just becomes a 2/2. Okay. I feel like they should have just played Pizza Face and had that guy crew the turtle van. Mm-hmm. Yep. Piss, piss. I'm just gonna eat my food. Ice cream kitty, sure. Oh, that can draw them a card off of the pizza. I'm waiting for them to play the raptor that gets them a artifact or a creature from their graveyard. But I do think we wait until we hit a land to play these two. There's a card that can get us a land. Cowabunga. Bunga bunga. Alright, so Don and Leo, problem solvers. Oh, that's good. But is it land good? We can cast it next turn? Whatever happens, we're casting whatever next turn. Just take Don and Leo, problem solvers. Like, if I got a land, we're still not playing anything till next turn. So this guy's just going to keep coming in like a wrecking ball. Yep. Yep. And then they probably crack it for health. Oh! Isn't that... Oh, they just summoned it. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Result. End turn. Maybe I this seems greedy, right? But this also just blocks the turtle land so well. Ragamuffin Raptor. There it is. There you are. Yup. Uh-huh. They put it in their hand. They don't even get to... They have to wait a turn. They can hit us for 4. Oh, okay. That turns it into 6, right? Oh no, it's just a dinosaur. You're not attacking with the Courier de la Comestibles. Okay. Yep. This eats that. We play this. Token here. We're not going to bounce anything. Submit 0, submit 0. They're probably going to throw that food at our Don and Leo because it looks like a bigger problem than it is, and then we just start slamming Ground Chuck, Rocksteady. What? What? Okay. You know what? Yeah, sure. Michelangelo was kind of a problem there. I get it. So what's good about this Utrom scientist is I can just like tag down this ragamuffin raptor for a very, very long period of time. If they crew the vehicle... Sure. I am not going to attack here. End turn. I'm going to bounce the Utrom scientists. And we're going to tap down the turtle van. Ooh, tenderize! Okay. Submit 0. They saw it. They saw the line. They saw the line. So that's fine. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was worried that they would have either their own pizza, Krang and Shredder, till they hit exile and non-land. Oh my god. Hey, I need that. Oh, so that gets like one card. Okay. So now that I know that their next card is like, or rather that their hand doesn't really have anything. No attacks. We know that they have Pizza Face. Submit 0, submit 0. I kind of wish I had that Omni Cheese Pizza still in play. Oh well. This is getting real grindy though. Yep, there's the Pizza Face. Hi, Pizza Face. This turn, though, Zoo Escapees. They could sacrifice a food to trigger the Krang and Shredder to then get our Michelangelo Game Master. I don't know if that also triggers Michelangelo Game Master's extra text. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. No attacks here. Submit 0. This leaves, creates a mutagen token, comes back with said mutagen token. This ragamuffin raptor is going to be a problem. What do I have that can deal with it? We use tainted treats. It's the nunchucks. Okay. The squirrelinoids is going to be a problem too. I wonder what their last card is. Sure. What could they have? Is there a power doubler? Okay. I'm curious. Tunnel rats. What was that? Oh, just to trigger disappear? Okay. Sure. Probably could have played that off the 2 islands. I don't know why it's tapping like that. That's a mutant, right? Enters, create a mutagen token. What is this? There's the nunchucks. We're waiting for those. Oh my god, this guy's making it so that everything gets extra tokens. Becomes a 9/9. This can only be blocked by 1 creature. Becomes an 11/11. Sure. Our 1 artifact, submit 0. 1 creature. That turn was huge. That was the biggest turn. Okay. So next turn we novel Nunchaku. We kill something huge, right? Hopefully? Hopefully we get some more creatures. Yep. That tells me they don't have much else to do. Which I really, really am here for. They don't have a good attack here either. Because if they throw these 2 at me, that doesn't do anything. They didn't trigger disappear. Now they've triggered disappear. Yep. They're also completely tapped out, which is fantastic. I think I can kill the pizza face now. If they go super tall on the Krang and Shredder. Land. Alright, there's a... That makes that a 13/13. This on you. Kill that. It's a 14/14. It can only be single blocked, and it has trample. At the end of my turn, I'm going to kill their pizza face. I think they see it too. I think they're like, this pizza face dies. Now, if they don't... Bounce this. Bounce this. We have repeated removal here. We'll make a token. This equips to you. Kill that. Yep. Primordial, Pachyderm. Gains them 2 life. They're really holding on here. Ray Fillet. Man Ray. Play the land off the top. This can only be single blocked. that... Yeah, we're gonna just do that. Yep. So they take 8. And then I kill their pizza face. Actually... Oh, I forgot I can just do this. Oh, that's instant speed. Never mind. Artifact I control, creature I control. Put this on ground chuck and dirtbag. Kill pizza face. We just have this silly engine. Pass. I could draw as many cards as I want to now. Good game. I think they should have scooped like a few turns earlier. That was silly. That was just like the engine whirring. It was looking bad there for a second, and then we top decked Mikey and Don, party planners. Don and Leo, Michelangelo. We have so many turtles. They even stole one of ours. They stole which one? Michelangelo Game Master, and then we have Mikey BFF. What's this weird face? I don't know anymore, guys. Oh, I didn't mean to click leave match, but we did it. We got the engine going, right? That was fun. That was real fun. Did you see that? Did you see that? Just like every turn. Oh yeah, bounce the nunchucks. Just bounce the nunchucks and eat one of their creatures. Just every turn. So even though we only had 3 removal spells, wow. And every game that we played, this card's stupid. If you have a lot of ETBs, this card's amazingly stupid. Yeah, I mean, like it's. I was on the fence about it early on because I was like, what do we? I mean, it's not even in an enemy color pair, so it's not a supported archetype. How is this going to be good? I was wrong. I completely forgot my escape tunnel. I was wrong. Being able to bounce novel nunchaku, Lujitsu. Oh god. Being able to bounce this multiple times to just eat their most annoying creature was silly. What was it? Mikey and Don party planners. This is also silly. It basically was just like, hey, would you like to draw 3 cards in a turn sometimes? Because that's what it's gonna feel like. Ray Fillet felt really good too. I talked a lot of shit about this mana doubler here, but it made it so that Ray Fillet's ability only cost 1. It made it so that, like, we didn't get to use the Ice Cream Kitty at all, by the way. It made it so that activating any of these the mutagen tokens that we were getting off of the zoo escapees that we kept bouncing, or the Michelangelo Mutant BFF, cost like half as much. So it felt like we had a lot more mana, so that when Ground Chuck was out, while Mikey and Don was out, it almost felt like we could just tear through the entire deck if we got really lucky. And that's great. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe. This is the first time I played a 40-card deck in a very long time. More importantly, come on over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Another trophy in the books, but of course it is the best of 2 drafts, so what are you gonna do, right? I think the thing that we learned here was that, especially in best of 2, you lock in pretty early, and then once you have your lane, if you're not fighting anyone else for cards, you're golden. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's what I learned. This deck was really good, despite the fact that like we were splashing black for any removal. And Bebop and Rocksteady. Oh my god, I can't believe we got that like towards the end. It's like, oh wait, there's a Bebop plus Rocksteady. I will say though, I did lose a game because my opponent was like, all right, so Bebop 1 turn, next turn Rocksteady. Attack with Bebop. I can't block that. I can't block that, you know? They're like okay cards, right? But at the same time, you have them both in play, and it's just like, oh, I have this common combo. This is going to be one of the most frustrating things about this format, too. It's a common combo in Golgari, which is the deck that does want to go long enough, such that this will actually matter. right? And then once it's out, it's like, oh, if you can't do anything about either of them, it's a 2-turn clock when they're both out, right? That's 12 damage. That's going to be a major grown test because of how easy it is to assemble that combo. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please like, share, subscribe, coming over to twitch.tv/dickrecord, where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafting, a little bit of fawning over waifus and Zenless Zone Zero because I have a problem. But with that having been said, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, stay safe out there, and don't forget, when you're not here, you're dickless. Have a good night, folks.